Can you see around? Wind of the open sky, over the siren sounds. This is a dream, getting the royal scar, holding a diamond blade, throwing it far. Holding your breath still, you jump the fire. We'll just sit and wait till can you fly? You got it, then try to tell me you got the wrong guy. Got the wrong. Got the wrong Then try to tell me you got the wrong guy.
Oh, darn it. Let's try that again. Hey, y'all. My name is George. This show is Don't Panic Flip. Mr. Hardluck, Irish, Eternal Gremmy. Welcome. Y'all, it's Monday. We made it through the weekend. Normally, I feel like we make it to the weekend, but we made it through the weekend. This time, we're back here. It's a Monday again. And QDL, hashtag professional streamer. Yeah. Yeah, just sometimes forget about that camera. It's so easy because I'm so focused on getting the cameras over above the pinball machine to be all lined up. Sometimes it's the easy one, the one that just takes a few clicks. That is so easy to forget. You're right. It's wildly unprofessional. and you guys deserve better. I'm going to step it up. All right. Yes, Eternal Gremmy, I am back to work. And you know what would be cooler than going back to work would be never having to work. Like just being able to focus on all of the side projects and the fun stuff. How awesome would that be? And I legitimately don't mean not working, just being able to work on whatever you want. That I would really like that because I want to keep doing the one project I'm on, and then I want to go work on another project, and then I'm about 30% of the way through another book that I think is actually a decent book this time. Like I would love to sit back down and go hit up this coffee shop that's local to us called Lima and go do that. Yeah, I would rather do that. Now, not to say that I don't have fun in my normal job. I do, and the people I work with are fantastic. I just want to do my stuff. Working on stuff that isn't totally BS for the man. Yeah, Eternal Gremmy, exactly. Let's see here. We got some music. That is a little loud. I'm going to turn it down a bit. I do feel like the volume control isn't doing a great job of listening. This song is called Chromatic Reverie. Let's see here. You work with wonderful people with incredibly shoddy communication skills. Eternal Gremmy, I've been there, right? Like everyone uniquely is awesome at whatever it is that they do. Their ability to communicate with one another is awful. And you have even the systems that are meant to make it so that way everyone could individually be awful communicators, but the system overcomes that. Sometimes the systems even fail if those communication skills are so bad. Here, I got a fun one for you guys. So, I've been trying to get somebody over here a bunch to do some streams because I genuinely think they're cool. Like, they're just fun to talk with. I feel like we have really engaging conversations, and I just haven't been getting texted back with the invites, and I'm starting to think I did something to upset this person. Now, something jumps out at me, and you guys let me know if this is just like if I did something really offensive that I didn't understand the severity of. No, Monkey, it wasn't you. Not at all. No. it's just somebody like I genuinely respect because they're ridiculously intelligent and they're fun to hang out with. I just like I haven't gotten a lot of text back from them. And here's what happened. I got invited over to their house, and they put on this fantastic dish, and it was tacos. And you guys know me and tacos, right? Like tacos are max an 8, but they're never below a 6. Like a taco is always great. There's very few situations where a taco is not appreciated, right? And this person went all out and made fantastic tacos with like a pulled pork that they had worked on for that day. Well, we all brought hors d'oeuvres over to their house, and part of the hors d'oeuvres, I brought olives, I brought a whole bunch of different cheeses, both dairy and non-dairy. I brought gluten-free chips, and I brought salami and pepperoni. And the first thing I did when I made my taco with this meat that just smelled amazing was I also put pepperoni into the taco. Now, later, I thought it was funny and a joke, but the person who I've invited over got seemingly upset that I had put pepperoni on the tacos. Like I had sullied the meat that they had spent all day working on. But no joke, since that day, communication and getting and doing things has become really difficult. I'm legitimately concerned that I actually offended by putting pepperoni on the tacos that he made. Yeah, is that a taco foul? And is there a situation in which me putting pepperoni on a taco, and that may seem weird. I put pepperoni on my salads. I put pepperoni on my tacos when I make them. I just really like pepperoni. I think it adds a really good flavor, and it's even more meat. So for somebody who's constantly at this point looking for more and more protein, I just I'll put meat on top of meat. But let me know, did I Brooklyn already jumping in. Monkey and Brooklyn both saying it was a taco foul. Got it. Okay, probably not with the first taco. And it wasn't saying that the tacos were bad. I put pepperoni on my tacos in the same way that some people put hot sauce on their tacos, right? Like, I don't think anybody would have batted an eye if I put Tabasco on the taco, or I put some cheese on the taco, or I put black beans on the taco. Whatever it was, I put pepperoni on it. And this one person was seemingly a tad disgusted. Now, since that day, the communication has been really awful, and I do feel like maybe that weirdly played a role into why into why it seems like I don't hang out with this person anymore. So I got not a deal killer, but someone could notice that and maybe be a little offended, especially if you went to all that work to go to make the pulled pork. I get that for sure. Yeah, they're probably reliving the moment in a loop forever. Eternal Gremmy, thank you for adding on. Yeah, that is, in my mind, that's kind of what I'm imagining. Like, what if this was an ancestral recipe for pulled pork on tacos, and I ruined it by trying to put pepperoni on the taco, and forever I'll be the pepperoni guy now that we just can't hang out anymore because I ruined that dish. It can only improve from here. Okay, well, thank you. I legitimately concerned I did something. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's not that. I don't know. But I was really hoping to have somebody else here for a bit of fun and playing on our last night with King Kong. So, yep, this is the last night. The gentleman I rented it from is going to come pick this up tomorrow. And then I am down to one machine from Monkey. And Monkey, I am hoping to move by early... I'm trying to actually make a purchase happen on the 31st. If that's not a weekend, I don't know what that is. But I just got done speaking both with my realtor and my mortgage person, and we're going to try and make it very quickly happen before the end of the year. And if that's the case, I'm going to try and get rid of all my pinball machines before the move, so that way I don't have to move them. and then bring everything back in, because I will have a whole floor hopefully dedicated to nothing but pinball machines at the new location. Now, all of this is fingers crossed at the moment, right? It none of it's locked in. I have had many conversations. I've gone and I've been searching homes for the past 3 months, but I think I found the place. And on top of that, y'all, it has no basement, but it's 3 floors, and the ground floor has a bathroom, and it has an office, and then like an open area. So it's an office and a room for like 6 pinball machines. And then you go upstairs to your main floor, which then also has an office, which would be the arcade. And then the 3rd floor is where the 3 bedrooms are for me, Jay-Z's office, and my kids' room. Yeah, Grammy, it's absolutely ideal. Yeah, 12 machines, F the office. Let's. I'm not saying that's not gonna happen at some point, but I do like my command center, right? And on top of that, I stand for work during the day, and I gotta do the sit-stand desk. So that's the goal, I think. So Monkey, while you're on here, and I got to go up, you said something earlier. I got to go back and read a bunch of chat, but I think timing wise, I got to drop JP back off with you, and then I'm probably going to be on hiatus for a few weeks until I get the new place set up, and then at that point, I think I'm going to need 2 machines to make up for lost time, and I think one of those has got to be Dungeons and Dragons if it's available. All right, and on that note, so Brooklyn saying, not a deal killer, but somebody could notice. Thank you. Monkey says, if it was a first date, there wouldn't be a second. Dude puts pepperoni on his tacos. Got it. Brooklyn says, although next time I have tacos, I am trying pepperoni on it. Brooklyn, you absolutely should. It is so good. And if I have any say as to how you put pepperoni on the tacos, stack the pepperoni and slice it lengthwise, so that we get these strips, almost like tortilla strips, but they're pepperoni, and then spread those on across the top of the taco, and then put the cheese on. It's chef's kiss. It's perfect. Let's see. It's like that time I was way too high and forgot to wear pants. never live that down. That is a legitimate fear of mine. In fact, I just got off a conversation with my brother, and man, it was, there was a phrase. I'm going to take a step back. Something I struggle with in everyday conversation is words that have multiple meanings, right? And what came up was something about like playing the game of politics, and by doing so, you sacrifice your character. Now, that's what my brother said, and in my mind, I'm right with him. Like, yes, we are playing the game of politics, but you sacrifice the character. Like, how far into the metaphor are we that you're sacrificing a pawn? Like, we're playing the game of politics, not like the video game of politics. And I could just imagine my brother's face when I said that back to him, because I got lost in the conversation. I'm like, wait a second, the game of politics? Like, how far are we taking this metaphor here, Kyle? Like, you're sacrificing something for the game? Anyway, what he was obviously saying now, yeah, it is to me, it's an art form to be able to understand on the fly, because I legitimately struggle with that. And he's like, no, you sacrifice like your integrity, your character. And I'm like, oh my God, that makes so much sense. I just couldn't naturally get there. And that happens to me all the time. If you, what was it? Man, there's a clip. Actually, it did really well when I posted it. But there's a clip where Dice was on, and he said something about smoking salmon. And for a second, and you can see it in it. I wish I played it back better. But as I'm reading it and saying it out loud, I get stuck when he says smoking salmon. Because in my mind, I am visualizing somebody who has rolled up a massive joint and plugged it with like a salmon, and they're trying to light it on fire. Like, that's literally the image that popped up in my head. Not very obviously. It just took me another half second to get there, and you can see where my mind stalls as I'm trying to process it. And I'm like, oh, not smoking a salmon, but smoking a salmon like in a smoker as you're cooking it. So we're going to get to it here in a second. In the same way that party foul on putting pepperoni on a taco, anyone else struggle with, as Tess Bishop said, the art of doublespeak, or the art of understanding doublespeak, intentional or not? When someone uses a word like character, and character could mean several different things. The character in a game, character having to do with something comparable to integrity, and not choosing on the fly the one contextual to the situation. I got to go back up and say, Eternal Gremmy, take them out for hot fudge sundaes and then proceed to put pepperoni on your sundae, explaining that you put pepperoni on everything. I struggle when people use too many pronouns in a long sentence, where the pronoun could represent many more things than the speaker intends. Okay, Eternal Gremmy, got it a little bit there. And Monkey saying the Rorschach test must be a bitch. I've never actually done a Rorschach test. I'm familiar with them because they show up as a trope in so many books and television shows and movies, but I've never done it. Not for real. Now, we're here tonight for one thing and one thing only, and we're going to get to that. I also have a little bit of tequila behind me that I'm going to be sipping while we make our way over to King Kong. The goal tonight is going to be to try and climb to 1,250 feet. Monkey, no, I don't have Death Lab up and running right now. I think it would run just fine. I just don't have it up and running. And what's really cool is the subscription program I have. They've upgraded all of the video capabilities that I have and audio capabilities. So things could get really interesting if I spent a little time to bring Death Lab back up. But as I explained to you, Monkey, I have a better replacement for Death Lab. That said, we should be able to jump into Death Lab and just play a silly game and watch what happens. Especially because it plays so well with Pinball. Like, we can go play a game, and when we come back, the Death Lab stuff is done. Still working on another side project before I can come back and finish that side project before I can come back and actually get Death Lab back up and running. We will, though. So Eternal Gremmy says, when you take that test, stand abruptly and slap the person administering the test with a stern, "How dare you?" I thought you were a doctor. I don't feel like this is a good song. We're going to skip that one. This next one is called Electric Dawn of the Ruined Skyline. This is a dark dystopian industrial synthwave. Thought you were a doctor, not a pornographer. All right, let's switch over. On top of everything else, ooh, yeah, this mic is definitely very different. It's a wildly different sound. Also, I keep hitting the microphone with my hat, as you can see right there. Also, a little bit of sad news, and just bear with me. It's not that sad, but I have been trying to get to a place where I can bench 3 plates on either side of the bar. So a total of 6 plates at 45 apiece. That's 315 pounds total. And I have been working diligently to get there. Now, my problem is that I work out alone, so I don't have the opportunity to push myself to failure. But what I feel... Hey, the Wandering Warlock, welcome to the stream. I've gotten to the point though where I've worked my way up, and like my when I bench, I start at a low weight and then I increase it and I get to the highest weight that I feel comfortable doing, typically 5 reps of, and then I work my way back down. And that's about 3/4 of my chest workout for that. And I have improved that by 30 pounds. So I have made it to 255 on something I feel comfortable doing 3 sets at 5 reps at 255, thinking that I should very likely be able to finally get up to 315 once. That's all I want to do, is do 315 one time, so that way I can say I've done 6 plates. I went and tried it today, and I got stuck. I couldn't. I had a friend there, and of course they helped out. So, I mean, nobody got hurt or anything like that, but what a disappointment. I really focused on that. Like, that was the goal of my workout routine for the majority of the government shutdown. Big Bear, I managed 3 plates at dinner tonight. Congrats, by the way. Dr. Curly Tech. Yeah. So, yeah, I just never go above weights at the gym where I need a spotter, because, man, I'm at the gym. It's a solo thing. I'm not friends with anybody at the gym, and I just don't feel comfortable talking like randomly to people. Like I can talk to people here. That's easy, but like actual people at the gym, no, not so much. Yeah, QDL. So the bar itself is 45. I'm assuming you just back did the calculations there. So 6 45 plates, and then the bar is 45 by itself. Yeah. Poor Man Pinball, welcome to the stream. I hope you were there for the breakdown, because you wanted a shot of what all the lights were on the stream, right, Poor Man? Anyway, I hope you got that answered, but that was also a bit of a letdown. So not only contextually losing the track of a conversation with my brother, who loves to call me out anytime that happens, is like, you are a robot. I just lose it sometimes. I lose the train of thought, and I can't, it destroys whatever continuity is happening, because now I'm lost, because I went down a path of, when he said character, I'm like, wait, are we still in the game? What do you mean by character? And it took me way too long to get back to, like integrity. And I couldn't bench anything, and I have to work, and I can no longer just do whatever I want with my time. Like, it's rough over here. Okay, Poor Man, you did see the setup. Good. Better not be teabagged by a random spotter. It's legit hard. Not, that sounds bad. No, I mean, it is. It is a concern, even with a friendly spotter, that if they actually have to spot you, that you're gonna have to look over their junk. Let's see here. I think I'm all caught up. Oh, so Poor Man has. All right. I keep hitting the mic. I've changed my playfield camera, but I don't have money for the Sony at the time. Got it. So I'm using the Elgato Facecam 4K, which has DSLR controls. Okay, and Poor Man, you're using that for your playfield cam? Because you probably the biggest thing, Poor Man, for the streams would be to get 60 frames per second. And unfortunately, USB cameras that say they can do 60 frames don't often actually achieve 60 frames per second, but you can tell when you're watching it. But 60 FPS over pretty much anything. Like, you could drop to 720, and if you get actual 60 frames per second, that's great. And then, as you ask questions about lighting, anything you can do to improve the lighting, especially on a camera that maybe struggles in low light conditions, you're just making that image even better. You're making everything operate better. You can actually control the ISO and shutter speed and dynamic range, etc. A whole bunch of options. Cool. As long as you can get 60 FPS, and I'm just repeating what Alnonymous told me, I don't know, like 7 years ago now, which is 60 FPS. Whole stream needs to be at 60 FPS, and your playfield camera needs to be at 60 FPS. Okay, cool. And on that note, let's see what happens here with some King Kong tonight. Are we going to climb all 1,250 feet? All right, now other things are going to happen naturally, but I'm going to focus on the climbs and the New York City events. And to do that, I'm going to hit all of these yellow arrows. Top. Nope. There's another. That's not good. All right, cool. So we need one more climb, and it's behind the center ramp. It's actually kind of a tough shot to hit. Really? Let's try this again, shall we? There. All right, we're gonna... There it is. And climb. Got it. Now we got another climb, and got that one. We're good. All right, so now we've got 2 climbs left, and you can see that we've already made it through 100 feet. Yeah. So what's the verdict on Beetlejuice? Wolfman, I wouldn't say no to a Beetlejuice right now, just for the theme alone. It's pretty awesome. I don't know. I think it's going to be a good game. I don't know if it's going to achieve the same awesomeness of Evil Dead, if that makes sense. Well, so much for that. I think it's more of like this. One, I really want to see how the code goes on this game, and one, pretty awesome. That topper, once again, that topper is chef's kiss right there. Oh, we didn't have to do any of that. That's fine though. Wow. It was very quick. So right now, if I could have any games, like if money was no object, I'd have a Harry Potter, a King Kong, an Evil Dead, a Jurassic Park, and probably a Ghostbusters. I think those would be my 5 games. No, sorry. I don't know. I think maybe not Ghostbusters and instead a TNA. Winchester, I think is going to be really cool. I guess I'm thinking of games 5 games that I would want to put in my likely forever collection. I don't know if Winchester is a forever collection game. Methadone saying Beetlejuice is not a theme for me, but I gotta admit it looks fun. I think it looks great. Obviously, the flashing lights is a bit of an issue, but they will resolve that. They'll just turn that off. There we go. Got it. And man, that central outlane, that's been a little hungry. I only just found your stream the other day. Do you collect machines or trade around? Big Bear, I typically trade machines a lot. In fact, I don't have any machines right now that I wouldn't trade for something else. And I have never actually locked down a pinball machine. I thought I was going to keep TNA forever, but things happened. In that case, I mean, things happened because divorce on TNA. I don't think I really wanted to get rid of that, but there was only I was locked in. Let's see here. We're gonna go climb. Oh, there it is. And then far left hand for the final climb. Really? Who you kidding? You have 0 Forever games. You bought JP 3 times. You are not wrong. I did buy Jurassic Park 3 times. This is a rental behind me. So I've bought it 3 times and I've rented it, if that's any indicator. Here we go. We're going for the upper loop first. Upper loop. Come on. There it is. And now we go for the big loop. The ramp. Awesome. We're done there. There's another climb. Crap. I meant to hit Island Lock first. But we're 200 feet. We need 1 more 100 feet of climbing. That was a weird way of saying that. In order to light our first New York City event. But I started a mode. Oh man, we definitely have some chat to catch up on. I'll get there. All right, so Big Bear, thank you. And Poor Man, I traded my D&D for a Stern Spider-Man 2007 and some cash because D&D was getting kind of dull and the layout wasn't really to my liking. That's actually, we talked about that quite a bit on the Basement Dads podcast recently. That's kind of my concern and issue with both Venom and Dungeons and Dragons is, are they great for location play, but maybe not so great for at-home play? Just because it's about, like, the achievements you can get in the game don't keep you coming back. You will eventually get there. You will eventually beat it, and they're fun, which is also why I want to rent Dungeons and Dragons again. But I don't know that I need to own Dungeons and Dragons because I don't think there's anything in the game that will keep me, let's say, for 6 months going after it, 6 months or a year. Still a lot of bugs and glitches with it from reading on the forums. Yeah, I get that. And the bugs are tough. They're doing things in that game that are really stretching the platform, I think, to the limits. But I have no doubt that that Dwight's gonna get us all there on that game. Let's see here. Methadone is planning to go to the HP store in Harajuku next week. I'm sure I butchered that, how I pronounce that. But have fun. I just went to the Harry Potter store in downtown Chicago with the Hamiltons recently and had a fantastic time. Also, the butterbeer is way too sweet. I still have one of them in the fridge. Oh, interesting. I imagine collecting would be a pricey hobby. It is. Trading makes sense. It does, except keep in mind you're never making money on pinball. You're always losing some. I don't know why I didn't realize renting was an option. Yeah, it is. It's situational, of course. You have to find the right person willing to rent that has a collection, that's interested, that, man, there's all kinds of factors. And then you have to find someone who wants to do so at an amount that makes sense for you. Man. All right, we're going to go for that extra ball. Got it. And it was a mode shot at the same time. Yeah. I really don't care about the modes here. I just got that one more climb I've got to hit in the top left. That's good. So I'm going to hit that shot and done. We are now ready for our New York City event. Biplane. Missed it. All right, is this mode done? Are we done yet? No, it doesn't look like it. We're still in pterodactyl attack. We have 32 seconds left. We just collected, and I added 15 seconds. That's awesome. All right, far left. Did it, did the thing. Oh no. Let's see, we've got whatever this shot is over here. 3x cave award. Darn it, and then we drain. But we did grab that extra ball. And as soon as we come out of this, we'll have our first New York City event. So there's our New York City event, along with an island lock on the right orbit. So let's do that. Method Own, I love this game. Like, I'll keep saying it. I think only King Kong can dethrone JP for me. Butterbeer at USJ Osaka was amazing. Okay, hopefully not too sweet, because that was the problem at the Harry Potter store in downtown Chicago. That was intentional, obviously. All right. We climbed. We're going to do it again. There's that. And a little too much. That's fine. We got one more climb, and then we got a jackpot to go for. There. Ah, I see the issue. It's here. It's under the flipper. So we're going to do that again. Hold up that right flipper. Try it again. Holding up that right flipper. Did it. Boom. First try. Does your magnet ever throw the ball straight through the out lane? Method, yes, sometimes it does. I don't go for that shot because of how often it seems like it tries to kill me. Here we go. Missed that left orbit. What a fun shot that is when you can make it. Not good. And there it is. Awesome. We're gonna go middle. Got it. Our timer's at 46 seconds. Yeah, there it is. Far left. Not even close. Woo! There it is. Man, how many of these do I have to do? It's a lot. Oh my god, it wants me to do the upper loop. Let's do it. Yeah, upper loop, here we go. Yeah. Like a boss. Oh no. Cool, so the last shot, I think this is the last one, with 25 seconds, is that right orbit. Nope. Evidently, one more. I hope to God it's only one more. That was so many shots. This is one mode and it's like 35 shots. What do we need now? Now we need, 2 shots here. There's that. We go for the upper. Really? Fine, let's just go far left orbit. Oh my gosh, you need to get all... It didn't listen. Axter, welcome. Let's see here. Generally reckless shot, impossible to tell what it will do, but it can be a clutch bailout in local tournaments if needed. For sure, there's a multi-ball behind that shot. Let's pretend we didn't see it. Yeah, Big Bear, I got nothing. I don't know what that was about right there. It was so good. Well, we didn't quite finish that mode, but we are now past that. Seriously, that was way too many shots. That was way too many shots for a New York City event. That was... Did I do something that somehow extended it? Like, I felt like I did the absolute bare minimum in that mode. All right. We're starting to dial in the game a little bit. Meta Nightmen has to make their appearance. Thank you so much. Meta, I hope you're having a great night. Okay. We unintentionally started a mode. It's fine. This is still early enough. Yeah, let's save Van. There's this on the fly. Left orbit did not get there. Whatever. There's that. We're gonna try for that right orbit. Ugh, too much. Nice. Slow it down a little bit. Right orbit. Got it. There we go. So we've got our first 100 feet done. Now we're on to 200 feet. Right down that outlane. Man, that's twice. AK-40, welcome to the stream. Evening, y'all. In your most southern accent. I heard it. Also, I hope everyone is drinking something. Alcoholic if you prefer, non-alcoholic if that's your thing. Water even, just to hydrate and make sure that that everybody is getting enough water. In fact, we're doing that. And let me know, what are you guys drinking tonight? Soda, tea, liquor. This here is, I think it's just called the number 3 tequila. It's really good. Let's see. Big Bear, good old 10 p.m. iced coffee. I would never sleep. We got a limeade from AK. Hackster is plenty hydrated. Meta is also just drinking water. All right. Also, we're going to start over because that sucked. And if you're just joining us, our goal tonight is to try and climb to 1,250 feet. We have been to 1,200 twice and have never actually completed 1,250 feet. This is our last night on the game. Until I can get my own version of this game. Here we go. Let's go right orbit. What do we want? We want... Oh, no. There it is. I forgot to hit the button. Let's try that again, shall we? There it is. There's that. Now we need the upper loop. Got it. Evidently, I can't get a good ball one. That's just not going to happen. Love a good coffee after 7 p.m. Yeah, AK, this is a rental. Yep. And our last day with it is tonight. It goes back at 4 p.m. tomorrow. I am very sad because this game is just awesome. Why can I not find that shot? Right orbit. There it is. There's a mystery. All right, our first 100 feet is done. We are on ball 2. All right, what are we gonna do? We do have lock lit. That's good. I'm gonna go right orbit again. Now that we can actually find that. This is so bad. Okay, we're cool. We're fine. We do need that upper loop again right there, so I'm gonna go here. We're gonna go there. I'm gonna try. We're fine. Up and around. Ah, man. Really? All right, cool. Cool game. It's ball two. The squeakquel? Nice. Is there an end game to banana combos? I didn't think so. All right, we're cool. One more climb. Here it is. That's gonna come back around again. Darn it, you gotta be faster on the button there. So we're gonna do it again. There to there to there, and survey says we climbed that additional 200 feet. There's ball lock number 2. Gosh darn it. Cool, don't need any of these anymore. All right, we need 3 climbs over here. We do have an island lock. Let's grab the extra ball off a lucky bounce. That was fantastic. It's all you, ball 2. We got a lot of distance to make up here. All right, we're gonna go climb there to there to here, and now let's go far left orbit. Nope. Let's go far right orbit now. Got it. We got that island lock, which is cool. We need one more climb. And then we've got our 300 feet. There it is. And now we want the far right orbit. Oh my God, we started a mode instead. That was dumb. We just missed out on our New York City event. Can I cancel? Crash the gate is locked. Sure. Extra ball is for getting 200 feet. That's what lights that. But at least we have a 2-ball multi-ball for this. Lynn's Arcade rating with 13 beautiful individuals. Lynn's Arcade, I hope you had a fantastic stream this evening. Oh, crap, we are leveling up. Hi, Jay-Z. We are in the midst of things right now. Yes, yes.
Usually do.
Alright, thumbs up.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy Dragons!
Oh my god, he just ran in.
No, there was no making the sign of a cross there. Yeah. Lynn's Arcade, I hope your stream was awesome. And if you're just joining us this evening, my name is George. This show is Don't Panic Flip. We're playing some King Kong. It's our last night with King Kong.
Oh, you're so sad.
I am super sad.
You like messed it up there for a second.
I did. I love this game. It's so good. It will for certain be missed. I have no idea what just happened.
Meta Nightman increased the stream XP by 500, and
Hey.
AKA Salmon.
Oh, Jay-Z, can you hit the pause button on the right screen on the music? You got it, because y'all, this is happening right now.
Uh-oh. Is it Robot Chicken? Or Chicken Attack?
It is. If you put those headphones on, you can listen with us.
これを返せ
They're right
侍
there.
と後悔するぞお前一人に
Hi,
何ができ
Curio.
る誰が一人だと言った
Thank you, AKA Salmon and Meta Nightman, for pushing us over the edge.
Yes, thank you.
Hi, Meta. Which is funny. You say hi like that. That's the name of the massage school I went to.
An
with the power of nature can bring you to the end of your life. And you should know by my smile and the look in my eyes that you are about to be massively forced to give up. Chicken attack, chicken attack. Watch your back before it fades to black. C'est my love harmless but then come on chicken attack. Go chicken go.
I'm reading the words on your screen to the tune of Chicken Attack, Stage Fright.
We're here. We made it to Chicken Attack all. That I feel like is something for certain worth celebrating.
Yeah, when he was saying Chicken Attack, it was saying the pit is lit.
Okay, so now we're just hitting a shot a certain number of times until we light our jackpot. We're at 3x scoring. So that's a 2x multiplier on that. Boom, got it.
Boom. Roasted.
Roasted. Really not good. There we go. So we got to hit these 2 other drop targets. There, totally did it.
You know what? I think the problem is you're not getting enough foot action in there. You gotta like, with your leg.
Ugh. We snuck in here.
Brother,
There's that. There's a 2x multiplier. It's not going to quite give me that. Get up and why?
That's right. Hit him with the, Is that it for Chicken Attack? Are we in the safe zone?
Nope. That's what everybody thinks. You think you're in the safe zone.
I love as that happens, Salmon typed Nayu. You can never escape Chicken Attack.
Watch your back before it fades to black. Say my love harmless but then come on chicken attack. Go chicken go. Go chicken go. Now gonna fly. You on the sky.
You hear that, King Kong? Chicken Attack owns the sky.
Chicken Attack really does.
Especially for a flightless bird. Match.
Yeah, that could have gone better. You can never escape Chicken Attack.
I've had better.
Yeah. All right. So what I'm trying to do here, Jay-Z, is hit all of those yellow climbs. We have done crap so far. There's 1, 2,
Island Arrow.
3. Now we need to hit this upper weird shot there. And then on the fly, did not hit the shot I really wanted to. We're going to try for this right orbit.
Not even supposed to be here today.
Hey, Benjamin. Kong is leaving. There's no swap out. My problem is that I'm hoping to be moving by the end of December. And if I can avoid moving any pinball machines.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, there's a lot of fingers crossing here.
Toes crossed. Eyes crossed. Ears crossed. Tongue crossed.
All the crossings, yes.
Moving again?
Oh, no.
Yeah, don't jinx it, George. Keep it under wraps.
Yeah, sorry. You didn't hear me say that. So now there's another place I'm going to have to remember where to go. Damn. Yeah, that's the oh man, that was a
a long
crappy
short.
ball 1. Again, I
That's a long
can't have
short.
a good ball 1. Hollywood, welcome. How was your night? What did you and Chat have for supper? I made us
tuna.
Yeah, ahi tuna steaks. With
French fries.
French fries.
Homemade French fries.
Well, homemade French fries?
Big Bear Will had curry. Meta had hot dogs and fries.
Man, a hot dog sounds really good.
We don't talk about hot dogs.
Nor do we talk about Bruno?
I was making a reference to the Running Man.
Oh, that's right.
Don't bring up hot dogs. Penne pasta. Penne pasta with fresh tomato sauce. Tomato soup and sourdough balls. I am reading the chat in
the tune.
Yeah. See, like the let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
All right, so Jay-Z, I want to get your opinion. I'm concerned. So
No, it's not normal.
No. All right, chat weighed in on this earlier. If you're just joining us, I invited somebody to come over tonight, and I didn't even get a text response to the invite. And this isn't the first time this has happened recently. Now, there's a part of me that believes that when this person hosted a particular night and they made tacos, that because I put pepperoni on the tacos they made, that I may have offended them. Do you think that is why this person doesn't want to hang out with me anymore?
I am not sure, because we have hung out with said person since then,
We have.
and Meta says that's definitely why I won't hang out with you anymore. I don't know the person's personal relationship to the tacos in said case.
To said tacos.
Maybe I feel like that's something you just don't know until you make a joke, a self-deprecating joke about ruining tacos to that person.
And see how they respond.
Yeah.
Okay.
And unfortunately, that can't be via asynchronous communication.
I'm sorry you had
The
to
chat?
find out this way. Pepperonacos. Yes.
Yeah.
Take 2 Pinjamins and call me in the morning.
Tacaroni.
Pinjamin. Yeah, tacaroni. I love pepper. You know me. I put pepperoni on salad.
I know.
Put pepperoni on whatever hamburger helper
You
stuff.
take medicine so you can eat pepperoni and
I
not
do.
have a heart attack.
Yes.
The amount of
Exactly.
salt and nitrates.
Yes. Those things, I really like pepperoni, but there's a part of me that thinks
Is pepperoni really Italian, or is that bastardized American Italian?
I don't know.
What's the history of pepperoni?
I do not have this information.
Maybe you should get the person a bouquet of tacos. Not with pepperoni.
With no pepperoni.
I don't know. I don't know. Life is kind of poopy for a lot of people right now, so it could be that. I think I have similarly gone down on the deep dive of like the one thing that I think I could have offended somebody with, and I have been so way off the mark. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, I suppose, as my therapist would say, is just continue to inform the person that you're there for them.
Well, wait a second. And I
And
appreciate
without
that
pepperoni.
legit feedback, but Pinjamin just said my 6-year-old and I eat diced pepperoni with popcorn.
That's like 2 of your most
That's
favorite things in the
happening.
whole wide world.
That is happening tomorrow.
Do they have like
Pinjamin.
pepperoni flavoring that you can put on popcorn?
No, I want the real pepperoni though. Like you just
Pepperoni.
blew my mind. I will-
Popcoroni?
Popcoroni?
Peppercorn? No, peppercorn is just weird.
All All right, we're back to this one.
The pepperonis. Okay, I have a question for chat. What do you call the Kraft noodles of elbow pasta and the powdered flavored cheese that you put on it? What do you call that? Please put that in chat, because I don't know if I'm the odd one or
It's cool. It's cool. Blue box mac and cheese, mac and cheese, mac and cheese.
okay.
Does nobody out there call it cheesy mac?
Kraft mac and cheese. Yeah.
Nobody says cheesy mac.
I
All
mean,
right.
she doesn't like the powdered cheese. Yeah. What did they call it in the "If I Had $1 Million" song? Kraft dinner. They just call it Kraft dinner, right? But we would eat Kraft dinner, just more of it.
Yeah, why? Velveeta is great. This is the way. Oh my God.
So yeah, George calls it cheesy mac, and I don't know if that was a. Thank you, shaved bald. And that's a lot of information for a name.
I feel like we know each other quite personally.
Yeah,
or
that is a
intimately
very
now.
intimate name, shaved bald. Annie's is a favorite. Okay, so Kraft, yeah, mac and cheese. Yeah, mac and cheese was cheesy mac has beef in it, doesn't it? See, that's what I thought. Was cheesy mac like the hamburger helper version? Help me
Maybe.
out, chat. Like, is cheesy mac the hamburger helper version? And maybe that's why you grew up with it, because your dad was like, protein. You know, and he said it just like that, protein.
Protein. I do
Cheesy
not know.
mac gives me hamburger helper vibes. Yeah, me too. Can I look that up on this window over here?
You can, but you got to hit the play button on the music first.
I gotta hit the play button. I know that says circuitry, but it, like, in my head, it was combining circuit and charcuterie.
Circuit charcuterie. That is quite the hard thing to say. Man, I am just trying to hit this climb shot. We're not even at like 200 feet right now.
So Hamburger Helper calls it cheeseburger macaroni. So maybe that is exactly where that came from, is cheesy mac.
They call it cheesy macaroni.
Cheeseburger macaroni, but
Darn
maybe your family called it cheesy mac.
Okay. Dude. Big Bear hasn't made Blue Box in a long while.
Yeah,
right?
me neither.
But I love cheesy mac. Like, that's definitely one of my cheat meals, I guess.
Or mac and cheese.
Sorry. That was not intentional right then. Like, I wasn't trying to be a jerk and use it wrong. That was me in my mind being like, man, I could go for a bowl of cheesy mac right now.
It's what you call it. That's what you grew up calling it, and that is what your brain defers to when you think about elbow macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, exactly.
With cheese on top of it. What was the thing that I saw on, I was listening to a podcast where they were interviewing that guy who basically revolutionized the food truck business. They did the movie Chef after him, and his with Jon Favreau. He did the kimchi tacos. He combined Mexican street food and Korean food. And he said that putting a slice of American cheese on ramen was like a comfort food growing up, because he said most Korean food is inherently very healthy. And so that was like junk food for them, was to get ramen and put a slice of American cheese on it. And he said, hands down, pants off, the best thing. I'm like, it made me want to try it.
Was it good?
I have not tried it yet.
Oh, you just want to.
Yeah, but I think we can do that like dairy-free pretty easy, because you get those melty cheese slices. honestly, like American cheese is not cheese really anyways. It's cheese product.
It is cheese byproduct. It was like cheese decided to have food. That's what they eat, and that's the byproduct of them eating it.
Yeah. I've seen the cheese on ramen thing. I'm not brave enough to try, says Big Bear. Ramen with American cheese is a hit. I'm assuming that's Ramerican noodles, says Salmon. Mac and cheese with pepperoni. Gotta try that. Oh, George.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
you've done that, right?
I have done that.
Yeah,
many times.
And you have to take like water pills after that because it's so much salt.
It is a lot of salt.
Does anybody else have the thing where like the first time they tried to make mac and cheese, they made mac and cheese soup by accident because the instructions on the box didn't actually tell them to drain the noodles? That is what happened to me. I was probably 10. I have a Velveeta bacon mac and cheese and box thing. That sounds delicious. I love that I can sit here and talk about this and not crave it at all. I'm feeling pretty good about that.
That is awesome.
I think I watched my parents do it enough. I knew to drain the water.
Yeah.
I was one of 4 kids. And mostly it was like my sister who made us mac and cheese. The only time we had mac and cheese was with meatloaf. We had like those staples that went together growing up. So we always had meatloaf with mac and cheese and applesauce with cinnamon on it. And that was like my favorite food night of the week because
describe that food again. I feel like I was following you and then you said something unexpected and I no longer followed you.
So like we always had multiple courses or multiple, like sides, right? You had your main and then at least 2 sides.
Sure.
And my parents would always make meatloaf. And with meatloaf, we would get mac and cheese and applesauce, like separately, not together. And that was my favorite meal of the week. Like we had meals of the week. One night was beef stroganoff night. Another night was stir fry. I hated that because my dad burnt the crap out of everything. Love you, Dad. Sorry. And I also hated corned beef hash, which was, I think my dad loved it from when he was in Vietnam. So, yeah, did anybody else have like things like set pairings that their parents made together? Oh, no. We didn't have applesauce with the meatloaf. Applesauce was with pork chops.
That makes a lot of sense.
And I still didn't like pork chops. I honestly just didn't like meat a lot growing up. Pork chops and applesauce. George, did your dad have any pairings, or Gina?
We had chili mac a lot. So that would be cheesy mac with chili. I'm trying to think of what else.
Oh, we did beans and wieners, which is literally baked beans with some brown sugar and chopped up hot dogs inside of it. These are real gourmet meals. My mother made elbow macaroni with cheap tomato sauce and ground beef and called it goulash once a week for years. Nice. My family is Texan and we relocated to the Pacific Northwest. We did a lot of fried chicken. What did you eat with the fried chicken? Was it the same thing all the time or was it different?
Well, that was just mean.
What?
The game.
Oh, game? Get it together, Kong. Gosh. Haven't been able to make it as an adult. Just can't bring myself to make it. My dad's fried chicken was healthy baked fried chicken. That's instant drain out, HTE, right?
that. Oh my gosh.
Woo! Wow, that looked magic.
Thank you.
It's like
I
a
don't-
magic pixie dream girl. Instant drain out the right. The right, not HTE.
Got it. Oh no. Just give me that other climb. I have gone for 2 shots this entire multi-ball, and I have not made that shot. Hold on. What just happened?
Fat fingered the keyboard.
No!
What happened? What
the
happened?
game broke!
Oh no.
Literally, the game just broke.
Did it just stop?
It just stopped. The flippers died and it broke.
Uh-oh. You didn't do anything. We have it recorded. It's not your fault.
Oh, I'm still in ball 2. You're right. I was in the victory challenge and it drained out. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're good. We're good. It was a timed multi-ball.
Heavy sigh of relief. Wah wah.
Wow, I'm
Take
not.
that, pepperoni taco guy. That's what Brooklyn said.
F you and your pepperoni tacos.
Pinball jump scare.
There it is. Finally.
Pepperoni taco guy. Ha ha.
When pepperoni strikes back. There we go.
I understand you were just too focused on the climb letters.
I was
says Meta.
I was very focused on that. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Wow, wow.
And I'm making no progress on climbing. Like, on top of everything else, I'm not even doing the climbing well right now. All right.
Oh, but my dad's fried chicken was just like flour and paprika and salt and pepper. And then I got to help him by like shaking the bag with all the stuff and the chicken inside of it.
Well, that's cool. Got it. That sounds like a whole thing.
What?
Like, more than just a dish.
That chicken? Yeah.
Yeah, it was a whole experience with your family.
The food. I mean, we had to eat meals together. My brother would complain that I was looking at him. My mom would make us sit on our hands and stare at each other for 5 minutes if we didn't stop complaining. Of course, when my brother said that I was staring at him, I couldn't help but staring at him harder, and I would just like not stop, and I would like open my mouth and like spit my food out, and then when my mom would look over, I'd stop.
That sounds like standard family shenanigans. Also, Meta is saying, invitation to come hang out Wednesday, chill with Nick and I.
Oh,
What's going on? Wait. What do I have going on Wednesday?
I don't know. I teach Wednesday night.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything going on Wednesday. Tomorrow I have a work dinner. Sort of pseudo work dinner. Not really work, but also people that I have worked with.
Big Bear Will says their uncle made them gumbo for 30 years.
Ooh, God, I love gumbo. That is that's my favorite food.
Is when you talk about Nick, are you talking about Insomniac?
Yeah,
Nick?
Insomniac.
Cool. Kachoo.
He's coming over. You're gonna play your games. Awesome.
Pez Johnson.
Pez bringing 26 beautiful individuals over. That's a lot of people
Whoop,
watching
whoop.
me suck at playing this game for the last night we have it.
It's better than watching you blow at playing this game. Level it up. Right?
Yeah, that's a level. Ugh.
It's a pepperoni pizza party.
Yes, welcome to the party. Pez, I hope you're having a great night. Thank you so much for the raid. As I try and climb. Oh my god, dude, just hit the shot.
Pineapple on pizza.
Got it. I do love pineapple on pizza. Is there anybody here who is not a fan of pineapple on pizza? I know you like it, Jay-Z.
Carnivorous fruit.
It's the fruit that eats you back.
Uninvited.
Uninvited.
Boop.
Ooh, we got another extra ball. Let's go ahead and grab that, shall we?
The most amazing thing about pineapple is it's good for inflammation. Huh, I wonder if you should not eat pineapple when you're trying to build muscle.
Well, inflammation actually helps with the muscle building.
I know, and pineapple helps decrease inflammation.
Oh, interesting. Huh. Got it. Sorry, you said it affects inflammation, and I kind of took that as like it creates.
No, it decreases.
No, yeah, it decreases inflammation.
In fact, so much so that they sell bromine pills for inflammation.
Huh.
Everything I said about coming over, forget it. Says Salmon.
You're out of the herd.
That's it. Go on. Get.
Yeah, you're out of here.
Yeah, soggy pizza is a no bueno. I can't with the salmon stuff there. Yep.
Here we go. New York City event 2. Boom. And we got the single ball play out of the way. Now we're ready to go into. This is 2, right?
I don't know. I forget how to count to 3 all the time.
Did we start a new game? Why do I?
Select NYC event to begin.
All right. Nope.
Ball
yeah,
1. Wow.
Oh, we did start a new game. Okay, cool.
Huh. I cry inside when somebody orders pineapple with extra cheese. It's just so wet.
There's somebody with a texture issue
Yeah,
right there,
yeah.
and I really appreciate the cut of your jib, person. Because I, too, struggle with texture. Look at that. That was fun.
There are so many, like, dirty things in my brain about, like, yeah, I feel like you're just laying it on so thick there.
Me?
No, Salmon. Everything I said about coming over, forget it. Makes the pie wet. Pineapple does. I cry inside when somebody orders a pineapple with extra cheese. It's just so wet. It's like soaking. I don't know what to do with that right there. Oh, I even missed Eternal Grammy's comment. Now it's too far up. Fresh pineapple, bacon, linguica, not boiled ham crap. I don't know what linguica is.
Linguini.
Oh, Salmon works at a pizza place.
Ah.
Linguiça. Portuguese sausage.
Can you say linguini but not sound like the bad guy from Ratatouille?
See,
Like
whenever
I'm walking,
you say it like that, all I could think of is like the guy coming up behind Ace Ventura and just whispering linguini in his ear.
Yes, Satan. All right, we're out of this boat. That's fine.
Asta, Meta.
Or we're not.
Do you have anchovy? Now, okay, that is just like asking for extra anchovies. What's that movie with Patrick Dempsey? Lover Boy?
I have no idea what movie you're referencing, but Meta, yeah, I'll text you.
The movie where he becomes a man of the night, if you were, and the secret
Patrick Dempsey?
Yeah, and the secret
the really
code.
hot doctor?
Yeah, when he was not a hot doctor, when he was just a gangly, nerdy 80s dude. But he still had great hair. And the secret code to get him to come over and
McSteamy. That was his name.
McDreamy.
No, he's Dreamy. You're right. I'm sorry.
McDreamy was Eric something.
Darn it.
But yes, all the beautiful doctors. But they had to order a pizza with extra anchovies, and he knew that it was code that he had to go and dress in his like white 1980s suit and romance the very grown-up women. And he was making all the money. It's rare, but someone does order it. Anchovy is a fave. All right. Big Bear, whenever I see your name, I think of my family reunions because that's where we would go for my family reunions.
To Big Bear? Mm-hmm. Yep.
But I don't know that's where you are. It could be a reference to like a teddy bear. Or you're just a big bear of a will. Or you're saying the big bear will.
The will of a big bear.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Got it. Totally. Yep. Yeah, that's...
Oh, sugar spice. All right. I got to go to bed.
Why?
Nighty night, y'all. Huh?
Why do you have to go to bed?
Because I had a hard time waking up this morning, and that's partially because I am out of my thyroid meds, so I'm just extra tired.
Okay.
So
That makes sense.
it maketh the sense. A gay bear. I like it.
Nice.
Yeah, like a papa bear.
Yep. We're in the multi-ball. Okay.
Are you a lumberjack or lumbersexual?
Lumber snack?
Don't you remember when that was a thing, lumbersexual?
Oh, yeah.
It's like a metrosexual dude with a beard and flannel and a beanie. Whoa, look at that on the tip. That was impressive. You held that on the tip there for quite some time.
I'm, you know what, not going to say anything to that.
My wife was thrown into the pool by some gay bears.
All right.
The lumber yard. Oh yeah, that's the name of a fun bar.
Awesome. So when...
I'm gonna excuse myself now. Huh? What?
What's that?
To be fair, she was really drunk. To be fair.
To be fair. All right, let it go. Let it go. New York City is lit.
Oh, your music stopped.
It did. You were supposed to hit the play button.
I did hit the play button.
Did you?
I did. Why don't you just take me at my word, George?
I did.
George.
Did you hit it now?
George.
Oh, hit skip. It can't find that song. Over to the far right. There you go.
George.
It didn't skip. Try it again. There you go. Now hit play.
There it is.
Cool. Now we're good. We have it.
I will accept your apology, sir.
I apologize.
Thank you.
Yes. You're very good looking. I'm ugly. You're very smart. I'm stupid. You're an excellent dancer. I trip over my feet. Good night. All right. We have to drain out of this in order to get into New York City event. So we just did that. New York City event over here. Come on. Oh no, we're in a mode. That was dumb. I should have finished the mode first. All right, we need middle. Got it. We're gonna go far right. No, we're not. I'm gonna assume that me hitting the pinball machine was somehow beneficial there. Like I caused that save to happen. We got 1 second left and one shot. And I drain it. As we're coming out of that mode, I should have done anything but drain. How about that? We're on ball 2. All right, here we go. We are in New York City event number dos. And we've got ourselves an island lock. So the next time we get into a mode, we're good. We're gonna go limited flip count. What do I want? I want climb. Got it. We're gonna go right orbit. What do we want now? I want that. To that. 17 and 25. I mean, that was flashing, so I don't know exactly what I'm getting there. Oh, I got an island scene. Okay. Okay, we're cool. Oh my god, did we just beat that mode? I think... Am I still on a limited flip count? No, we just finished that mode. Cool. We've got a lot of climbs now to hit 700 feet. So let's do that. Let's start our mode because that's gonna get us a 2-ball multi-ball. And then let's just beat this game up, shall we? We're gonna cross the chasm. Okay, we're going for the big ramp. Just gonna let that go. Wow, we're just gonna let all of those go. All right, we're cool. We need one more shot and it's just the big ramp. So I'm gonna go there to there. Got it. There's 700 feet. All right. Now we need those 4 shots. We're approaching 800 feet. This isn't awful. Yeah, Kong is so mad right now. All right, we're fine. We're fine. Now we're gonna go this way. Darn it. I don't think it's worth going for that pitch shot, just because I don't know what happens. Instead, I'm gonna be patient. We're gonna grab this last climb over here. Yeah. All right, we're now at 900 feet. Really? 800 feet? Is he an ape or a millipede? Damn, I'm out of tequila. And it's only 11:30. We've got another half hour, folks. All right. We're going to go climb. Thank you. We're going to go up and over. And we're going to go up and around. Beautiful. Oh, I had a bailout shot. No, thank you. That sucked. I missed that shot. We were at 864 feet. We are getting closer. But that was it there. What do you think? Is this next game it? Are we finally going to hit all 1,250 feet? Not with shots like that, we aren't. But that kind of trust should always be rewarded. Okay, there we go. Hit a shot. Any shot. There's two. Okay. No. Goose Fraba. We can do this. We can do this. There's one. All right, now we're going far right orbit. Missed by a little bit. Now far left orbit. No, we missed that one too. It's fine. If at first you don't succeed, just keep doing it until it's successful. There we go. Two more shots. This game rewards slowing the ball down whenever. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I shouldn't be taking so many on-the-fly shots. For sure. Missed it again. There it is. All right, we're going to be patient here. Up and over on this side. We now have 3 shots here. You know, that's one of the great things about this game is that the climbs are random. So it forces you to hit every darn shot in the entire game. And obviously, we love that, right? I'm going to pop that back over. Nice and easy on that side. Now we just need the big ramp. Yeah, didn't get there. Got it. All right, first 100. Dunzo. Upper loop. Oh, nope. All right, we need far right loop and then the upper... I don't even know what to call that shot. It's such a weird shot. Linkle, heard of 3D Ultra Pinball Thrill Ride? Linkle, I have not heard of that one. Is that like the kind of game that you see at arcades where you have to put on 3D goggles? Chasm shot, love the chasm shot. There you go. There you go. That's what we'll call it. If I could remember to call it the chasm shot. Really? All right, so we're gonna backhand that shot. We're gonna go up there and then hit the chasm shot. Excuse me. There we go, we got our extra ball. We might be able to salvage something here. We're still in a mode and we're only at 200 feet and we're on ball 2. Now, this is all gotta be about ball 2 though. Going for the chasm shot. Nope. God, that shot. All right, me and chasm. Mano y mano. Got it. Sure. Fine with that. Now we just need the right orbit. Let's see if we can hit that shot. Got it. Hit that shot. We're gonna bail out there for some reason. Go there and chasm shot. Sure. Cool. What do we need now? We're at Stegosaurus. We just timed out. And we're ready for our first New York City event. Let's go ahead and do that, shall we? It's a 2000 PC pinball game and Game Boy Color. You hold the world record. Game can be beat in 10 minutes. My world record is an 11-minute area on a speed run. Dude, congrats. It stinks I haven't heard of the game. I wish I could put a face to the name. Oh, Big Bear. Yep, with the it's 2000s. Hey, we're gonna get that back. Are we on limited flip count here? I don't know which one I selected. Oh, this song sucks. And we're out of that New York City event. Thankfully, we do have an extra ball, but this isn't great. You've not made it very far yet. Big ramp. All right. Cool. Oh, that was just brutal. PB Pinball throwing a primer our direction. That was not a raid. But PB Pinball, my hat's off to you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I appreciate that. Nice control. The left ski pass is absolutely critical on Kong. Dr. Curly Tech. We need to channel some more of that. We need patience. We need all the strat. All right, we have just started a mode, and that's fine. We're gonna save Anne. I need 2 more shots. Let's see if I can trap up here. Good. Good. And chasm shot. Got it. Awesome. Chasm shot again. Yeah. There we go. Up and over. Beautiful. So now we're gonna go middle. We'll let this... That was bad. Don't really know what I was doing there. All right, that's fine. We're gonna let this ski pass over. Calm down for a second. We're gonna go left orbit to middle ramp. Not quite. But got it. Now we're at 300 feet. We're working on 300 feet. Cool. Taking stock, we've got an extra ball. We've got 3 climbs. Let's go that. Sure. I did hit that skill shot again. We got an island lock over on the right. Did it? PB, haven't been able to catch you playing in a couple of weeks. Been a crazy couple of weeks for me. Hosted a major tourney this weekend. PB, that sounds like a lot of fun. Congratulations on hosting a tourney. But thank you for swinging by. Thank you so much for the support. What have we been doing recently? Wow, that had some spin on it, huh? We've actually been playing. Man, what's the name of that game? We've been playing Dispatch a lot. I think I've got 3 episodes on that. We've made it to scene 4 or episode 4 of that game, and they just released the final 2 episodes, 7 and 8. So I'm excited to finish that up this week, I think. All right, chasm shot. Nope. That did not work. I have not played Dead. I've only been focusing on climbing, so I haven't played any of the other stuff. Ah, crap, it's the upper loop. Let's do that. The chasm shot right there. Got it. All right, we are now ready for our New York City event. Just don't die. We're fine. We're fine. New York City event. Nope. Nothing. Man, we are hard on the struggle bus. Why? So the question is, do we get the multi-ball or do we get the New York City event? I think we get the multi-ball. Yep, we get the multi-ball. But what I wanted was the New York City event. But we are stuck. Ugh. I guess we could go for the, there's nothing here. There's the extra ball. There we go. Got rid of those very easily just then. All right, so now we are ready for New York City event, which I'm not gonna get to. That's fine. That's fine. We got time. I think we have time for one more game. But no, we have an extra ball. But this is ball 3. It's just, we're not gonna get there. We got this. We got this. One last game. A solid shot now. We're gonna be very patient. We're not gonna lose our patience while we're playing. We're gonna be incredibly accurate here, and we're just gonna focus on climbs and multi-balls. That was less than accurate twice. There it is. We're gonna go right orbit. Got it. Ramp. Wasn't one of the listed shots. Awesome. So we're gonna go here to there to chasm shot. Got it. Same thing. All right. We have 3 climb shots there. So we're gonna go middle, around. We're gonna go chasm. Awesome. One more time, we hit the ramp. Yeah, there we go. Our extra ball is now lit. We're on to our third. We also have just lit our island lock before we get into our first mode. And the cool thing about this is that we are bringing in a 2-ball multi-ball into trying to finish off the rest of these climb shots. All right, this is feeling pretty good. Awesome, and really? Great, we did just get our extra ball. We got one of those. Awesome, we are out of that multi-ball. We did get our extra ball. We have one more climb shot. Look at us. We're still in a mode though. So I don't... Woo! All right, that's fine. No complaints about anything that just happened right there. We saved ourselves. We could light a multi-ball in preparation for the next. I don't know where to go right now. I kind of just want to time out this mode. Or whatever, we can just complete the mode. All the chasm shots. Just stay right there all day. Miss all Sunday. There we go. We've got New York City. Gidra, welcome to the stream. This is our last night with King Kong and trying to get to 1,250 feet. Big Bear increasing the stream XP by 100. We're doing single ball. We're doing stage fright. We're doing it right here. There's one. Hey, that 100 did it. We are hitting level 5. Big Bear, thank you so much. Not what I wanted to do. Can we hit this on the fly? Yes, we can. All right, first chain broken. There's 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. Now we want to hit that target, and then we go over and hit that. Awesome. Second chain done, and we did get that multiplied. Now we want to hit the drop targets. No! Why? That's such a small spot. I don't understand why the ball keeps going down there. Wolfman, welcome. Obi-Wan, stream after stream. That poor girl never gets her. She's always starving. All right, we did get our extra ball. That's not bad. We made it through our first New York City event on ball 1. Let's see if we can make it through 2 more. All right, we're gonna go climb. Missed it by that much. It's fine. We're gonna get it on this next one. There. We're gonna go chasm. Awesome. One more time. Let's go for the big ramp. Good. And on the fly. Yes. God, that combo feels so good. We're gonna go. I was gonna say right orbit, but whatevs. There's 1, 2. That was not good. All right. Yeah, we're gonna go there. To there, go chasm. Really? What do we want here? We're at 500. Yes, let's go ahead and bring in a mode just for funsies. Kirk Hobbs, that's the hope. I'm not absolutely certain it's gonna happen. What are we doing here? Okay, now we need just the chasm shot. Yep, and survey says that was way too difficult. Nope. All right, we're fine. We're all fine here. Chasm. There it is. There we go. We're gonna go big ramp. Awesome. Follow this up with the middle ramp shot. We're gonna go to the right of the middle ramp. Good. Here's our island lock, so that way the next mode we start, we end up turning it into a 2-ball multi-ball. This is good. Let's go middle to slow things down. It's our bailout shot. And then we've got one more climb over here on the left. Did it, done it, awesome. Slow things down. Let's see if we get to our... No! I really didn't want that. I wanted the New York City event. This is just a waste of our time right now. So you want to raffle on a Don't Panic Brick LE? Or you want me to save for that new tattoo? Wolfman. I already owe a tattoo as of right now, but I have so many other tattoos that my body literally can't handle adding anything that is not what I'm hiring my artist to do right now. I'm fairly impressed with that little hop right there. That was pretty good. Now let's see if we can get this one. That works. Cool. Let's go far left, the big ramp. All right, we're still in Stegosaurus. Good. Now we're gonna go middle ramp, which I missed on purpose, obviously, twice. There we go. I don't know. Oh, it's the right orbit. That is so hard to see over there. Okay, don't die on me, Dotson. What do we need? Cool. Stegos. Oh, we added more time. No, that's obviously what I wanted there, was more time in this mode. Really? All right, whatever. We need to not light multi-ball. Or we can just drain out of the mode. We'll come up with a farewell King Kong contest, and I do whatever we did last time. How heavy are King Kongs? Not too bad, like 300 pounds. All right, New York City event on that right orbit, which for whatever reason I can't seem to find sometimes. There we go. This is New York City event number 2. We're gonna do the 3-ball. How heavy are King Kongs? Well, you gave away the answer. Oh, wait, why did I... Was that a joke? All right, we're cool. We're gonna go there. Yeah, there we go. This is gonna hurt. All right. Cool. And I'm gonna let this drain, because this doesn't help me right now. We just need to get through this mode. So hopefully that pulls me out. Great. And now we're back into the climbs, and I should, in fact, work on starting multi-ball. No idea why that was so difficult. We're going right orbit. There it is. So now we're starting the multi-ball at the appropriate time, where we're at 700 feet. So we have to make it through 400 feet. Let's see if we can do it while we're in this multi-ball. All right, are you gonna give me that one back? That would be really cool. Not gonna happen, and that's fine. So we're gonna go there to there. Let's go the chasm. Crap, we're out of that multi-ball. We only made it 100 feet. That better. All right. We do need the big ramp. Can we do the big ramp here? I guess, I don't know. Let's go there. Crap. All right. Oh no, we spelled King Kong. So that's also gonna delay our progress. Big ramp. Hey, cool. That's gonna get it for us. That was the banana thing. We also got a punchback award. Chasm. All right, we need 3 more climbs here. We're at 900 feet. There's 2. Bailout shot. We're going to be patient this time. We're not taking that shot on the fly. And now we're going to go right orbit. Oh, no. Awesome. Cool. Game. Work with me here. Right orbit. Thank you. Awesome. We are now at 1,000 feet. We're making some progress here. There's our island lock. So if we can start a mode, we'll be able to bring a multi-ball into this. So let's go there to there. All right, we're gonna do concave, and we collected a map segment. Also, are we ready? Oh, no. I really do suck at this game. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Hey, there we go. We got our super just at the last second. We did the thing. Is it Deadeye or Dead Eye? I think it's Deadeye. All right, we need to get to climb. Nope. Good. One more. Awesome. There, and chasm. Got it. Now we could start. Oh no. Are you just hit the right orbit, dude? Thank you. This is our third and final New York City event. We only need to climb another 250 feet. And Gidra needs to work on the achievement. So this is, I think, limited flip count, right? We're gonna go ape again. Okay. What are we at? 23 and 18. Wow, we went backwards from that. 15 flips. Got it. Got it. And then we got the cave. So that does something. Oh, we finished it with 17 flips left. Awesome. We are now ready for a mode, but we also have to fight 2 T-Rexes. So let's just fight the T-Rexes. because we can do that while we're climbing. And it's a multi-ball. No, we cannot. They took the climbs away. Get up there. That is the only shot. All right, we're cool. Awesome, we got that little nudge out of there. All right, we're pummeling! Pummel the T-Rex! That is such a cool mode. What a great way to use that feature. Okay, so we have 10 seconds left. I'm just gonna time this out. We really, I don't wanna lose it here at the end to try and kill the other T-Rex. 1. And we couldn't climb while we were in that. How crap was that? But I think we're ready for a scene, and this scene should be a 2-ball multi-ball because we're bringing in Island. Crash the gate is locked. Retry. Let's do pterodactyl attack. All right, so this is a 2-ball multi-ball, and we're climbing again. This is good. All right, we're cool. We're gonna be patient here. We're gonna work through this methodically. Or not. Or we can double drain down that left out lane. Again, man, that has been a magnet, has had a magnet on it all game. All right, what are we doing? We're just doing it. Yes. Bailout shot, and we got another extra ball, which we absolutely needed there. Now we just need to hit this right orbit. This is good. Good. We're going right orbit. Awesome. There's 1 climb shot. There's 2. That actually wasn't a climb shot for the first time. Really? It's fine. We can do this all day. What are we doing? We're gonna do that climb. Up and around. Bail out. Screw it. Awesome. Now, we do have Crash the Gate available for us here on whatever that thing's called, the gong. Or I could complete 1,200 feet and light an island lock over here on the right. So of course, we're gonna do that. We just reached 1,200 feet. We were awarded an island lock and something else. Here we go. Now, can we climb while we're in Crash the Gate? And it looks like we can, and it's a multi-ball. Let's see. Let me do it. Come on, let me climb. Let me climb. You definitely can't do it. What was that? All right. Remember, y'all, that Crash the Gate is one of the coolest modes ever. We put up a 500 million point jackpot in this, and I know I'm not showing it off right now, but this is such a cool mode. All right, we need any one of these shots. We're gonna go orbit. Crap, you did not want that because that was at 2x. And that was our only 2x on that. So we kind of ruined our big points opportunity here. Awesome. Save and hurry up. So what do we want now? I think we want that shot. Yep. And then we go over, we grab this Crash the Gate jackpot. Awesome. Not at all, once again, what I wanted to have happen. I really wanted to hit that jackpot first because that adds it. Now, I don't know how we get out of this. Oh, I think we time it out. We're at 40 seconds right now. I don't know what that is, but we're collecting a treasure jackpot for 23 million. Crown of the Forgotten God. Super mode timers boosted. We have 38 seconds. So now we want to hit this jackpot over there. Good. That was for 7. And so now we're just looping through and we're hitting these jackpots again. So we want to hit this one more time for 5.7. Nope, missed it. What do we want? We're gonna go there. We're at 24 seconds. Awesome, there's our jackpot for 11. We're gonna go, what is it, 18 seconds, and I'm fine with that. I would actually just love it if this mode timed out. Awesome, that was for 6.4. And now we're ready for our last jackpot over here with 8 seconds left. All right, come on, get out. Awesome. Now we're gonna go back into a mode And we should be able to bring in a 2-ball multi-ball to help us finish, because we already got Island Lock, these last 5 climbs to get us to 1,250. There's that. Y'all, we just did it. We hit 1,250 feet. That is the only thing we really wanted to do tonight. That's awesome. So we did climb complete, island scenes. I guess now we could work on the pit. But we did the thing. 1,250 feet. That is the first time we've seen that lit yellow. Now we could also work on trying to get back into T-Rexes. We could work on Spider Pit. We could do the biplanes. I don't think we can do the biplanes while we're in. Thank you. While we're in a multi-ball. I gotta say, for something as hard as that was, anyone else kind of feel a bit let down? Like, we really weren't celebrated for climbing. Like, that is the hardest thing in the game. All right, chasm. Here, let's go big ramp. And we did get the island jackpot for 6.5 million. So we're still in Cross the Chasm. Did you need those Beetlejuice flashing lights for the victory? Because that'd be funny. Let's see, you still need to work on the Deadeye achievement. Guys, we did it. I just wanted to hit 1,250 feet before we got rid of the game. Like, it's done. Ooh, I heard the song earlier today. It's a good one. What are we getting into there? So now we're ready for the pit. I think it's our first pit multi-ball. All right. So now I think I just want to get out of this. This doesn't... Sure. All right. Now we're safely out of this. We could keep working on that very dangerous pit. I think that may have been our very first one, though. But let's whatever. That's so dangerous. God of War, thank you so much for that. And, oh no. Just gonna keep working on the pit. All right, we're back in the pit again. Octopus insect multi-ball. Wow, good, beautiful double drain there. Look at me. hitting all the things, doing all the stuff. Cool. Oh, and God of War did a level increase. So currently we're at level 5. Next up would be level 6 on the stream. What do we... There it is. Okay. We still have an extra ball too. That's not bad. So we've got climb complete, island scenes done. We're working on our 3rd spider pit multi-ball. We got somewhat of the way through T-Rex, but I don't think you retain progress. And Kong multi-ball would not be impossible to get back to. All right. There's a round. How many more? Looks like we need 2 more shots. Two more shots. Cool. 1 more shot to start our third pit. Or we just walk the plank and call it a night. God of War, this is a pros or standard version of the King Kong pinball machine. All right, we did the thing. That's all. That was it. We have done every other thing here. We have done biplanes. We've cleared the spider pit. We've done island scenes a bunch. We've done T-Rex. We've done Kong multi-ball. What we had never achieved was getting to 1,250 feet of the climb. My feedback on that is, come on, come on, Stern. Let's celebrate the hell out of 1,250 feet. That is not easy. That is literally the hardest thing in the game, and it just kind of, like, if I hadn't have looked up because I was in a mode, I think I would have missed entirely that we hit 1,250 feet. God of War, ALR. I'm guessing that's all right. I don't know. Regardless, hey, yo, follow me over here. Last night with King Kong. That's so fun. I really do. This game is so much fun to play. The flow on it is absolutely insane. The rule set on it, I think, is so much fun. I could chase Eighth Wonder, I think, for another couple of months. We got close a few times, but for the first time, we finally hit that 1,250 feet of climbing. Super fun to get there. Enjoyable game. Art is awesome. The rule set on it is engaging. I think Paul had one really good concern about the game, which is just that it's very long playing, and it seems to be designed to be a long player. And yeah, we just played that game for quite a while, but I'm calling it a win, right? So now I gotta get it packed up because this game gets picked up tomorrow. And Big Bear, thank you so much for increasing the stream's XP. Is that going to be enough? I don't actually know what level 6's XP threshold is in order to trigger it. It's probably 2,500 or 2,750. Either way, y'all, thank you so much for hanging with me tonight. My name is George. This show's Don't Panic Flip. It's Monday. We're going to be back on tomorrow. We've got 4 episodes of Dispatch I want to try and get through. So I think tomorrow might be Dispatch. And I know also we have another pinball podcast coming out from Basement Dads here relatively soon. I just need to go through and finish editing it. Because we're looking at the new Beetlejuice game, it's not going to port very well, I think, to the podcast format because we're talking about what we're seeing on the screen. That said, I do think that we talk a lot about maybe what some of the positives are, what some of the negatives are, some concerns, what might make the game really fantastic. So I'm going to try and condense that down into what actually would be useful when you're not watching along. Yeah, once again, thanks. Let's go find someone to raid this evening. Send all the love off to someone else. We'll be back on tomorrow for Dispatch, and then we'll be set back up on Jurassic Park for either after Dispatch or for Thursday this week. Y'all, have a good one.